Hello, you guys. So today we're going to focus on 4.2b, place value without decimals. Now remember that last year I told you that you will be learning about decimals. Well, we will, but that will be for a later time, okay? But let's review back to third grade, okay? So let's go back at third grade. So when you were in third grade, you were learning about your ones, your tens, your hundreds, your thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s, okay? We already knew that each one represented by 1, this one represented by 10, the hundreds, 100, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, right? And now if we look over here, we have word form. So we needed to learn how to write this in word form. And the way you started is from left to right? So we always start with the 3, right here, with the farthest to the left. So we start with 375,000. We say thousand at the end because this is the end of the period. This is the thousands period. 137. Now we never say 37 once. No need for that, okay? Now this right here, all the purple are my ones period. This is my thousands period. So when they say periods, they're talking about this is a period, this is a period. So when you're in third grade, you only have to know 2 periods. The ones, sometimes they call it in units, and then the other one is the thousands. Now, word form, check. Now, another thing is that we had expanded form. You have learned about expanded form even when we were probably first grade, okay? So what expanded form was giving me the value of each digit. All right. So I know this is 300,000. This was 70,000. This was 5,000. This is 100. You can see right here. Plus 30. Right here. Plus 7. Now let's look at the next one. Standard form or numeral, sometimes called. So all they want is the digits, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. Now, digits, so we need to know how to write it. So if you're not sure, you always can write your place value card. Now, let's go back to the last one that you started learning in third grade, expanded notation. Now, expanded notation is a different way to write expanded form. Basically, what you have to do is multiply the digit by its value. That's why it's very important that you write the value in numbers for each one. So what you're going to do is multiply the digit times the value. So it'll be 3 times 100,000. So you can see it right there. Plus 7 times 10,000. Just right there. Then you have 5 times 1,000, which you have right there. And then you have 1 times 100. 100 plus 3 times 10. 3 times 10. And then last one is 7 times 1. 7 times 1. And that's it. Now when you multiply them, you should have the end result, which is the word form, the expanded form, I'm sorry. So it should look something like that. If I multiply 3 times 100,000, you get 300,000. Then 7 times 10,000, you get 70,000. 5 times 1,000, you get 5,000. 1 times 100, you get 100. 3 times 10, you get 30. 7 times 1, you get 7. Now, now you're not third graders, you're fourth graders. So let's look at fourth grade. Look at this beautiful place value. Now we have added the millions period and just part of the billions. I'm so excited because billions and millions is really fun to say. Millions, billions, millions, billions. Anyways, So let's begin. Now, as you know, sorry, that's my doggy. So as it goes, we already know that as we go from right to left, it's getting bigger. By how much? Well, how many little ones does it take to get to 10? 10. 10 times. So I know that's times 10. Well, how about from the 10th place to the 100th place? 10 times. That's right. From the following one is from the hundreds to thousands is 10 times. It takes 10 of these to make this nice little looking cube. Now I'm going to go to the next one. Well, how about thousands to 10,000? Well, we need 10 of those 10 cubes. That's a lot. What about 10,000 to 1,000? Well, 10 more of those. And it looks something similar to this. And if we keep going, it's 10 times, 10 times, and 10 times. But I'm not going to go ahead and draw all of those just because of sake of time. But you get the picture, correct? So all the time is getting times 10. Not at 10, times 10. So we added one more zero to each value. Alright, so let's try it together. Alright? So let's start to do the word form. Give me a second. My thing is going wacky. Let me see if I can do this. Alright. Alright, let's try to do it in... Alright, so let's begin. Let's try to do it in word form. So we're going to start with, obviously, with the 9. So let's start with 9. Then I'm going to say, okay, 9 what? 9 what? 9, just 9. Just 9 what? Billion. Why? Because it's the last one and we have a comma right there. You see that? And we're ending with a period. So we say 9 million. So that's what I'm going to write. 9 million. 9 million, comma, just like on over here. Now we say 200. We don't say 200 million because we're still not done with the millions period. So we're going to do I want to do it the other way. 200. Okay. 64. Now we say millions because that 4 is the last one in the millions. Million, comma, there's a comma right there. Then I'm going to say, next one is 3. 300. Okay, 375. Now I don't have enough space. So I'm gonna make it smaller. Let's see if I can do that. To forgive me, guys. Should have made it little tiny. Precise. There. Yay. Okay. Where were we? Okay, 300. All right. 70. 5,000, comma, 100. 100, right here, 100. Okay, 30. Maybe I need to resize again. really quickly so we can get rid. Okay, 30, 37. And that's it. And then 9,264,375,137. Yay! Alright, now expanded form. Now expanded form is going to be simple, very, very, very simple. So now what we have to do is write the value of each digit, just like the ones over here. Now this is going to be a huge one just because you have so many digits, so many. So I'm going to try to make it as small as I can. Alright, so keep up, okay? So I'm going to do 9 million. Oops, extra 0. Okay, is that right? Yeah, that's, yep. Plus, we got 2. I'm going to do 9. Now I'm going to do the 2. 200 million. So, plus, sorry about that, plus, I'm going to do the 6, 60 million, plus 4 million, plus 300,000, plus, I'm done with that. Now I'm going to do 70,000, plus 5,000, plus 100, plus 37. Oh, we did it, you guys. Now, expanded standard form. Well, literally what we have to do, I'm going to just put this off. I already did those. Standard form is just free. Just write it directly to the place value chart. You should be fine. So it's 9,264,375,137. So I just copy straight from the place value chart. Okay, now expanded notation. Now the expanded notation is multiplying the digit itself times its place value. Are you ready? So make this really quickly, you guys, because it's taking too long. Alright, let's begin. Now we're gonna do 9 times 1 million. Okay, plus, don't forget parentheses. Okay, done with that 9. Now I'm gonna do 2 times, we're gonna multiply it times 100 million. So I'm gonna multiply times 100 million. Okay, that looks about right. Plus, I'm gonna do 6 times 10 million. 10 million. Okay. Parentheses. Plus, I'm gonna do 2, 6. Now I'm gonna do the 4. 4 times 1 million. Okay, now I'm done with the 4. I'm gonna do the 3. 3 times 1,000. Plus, what's the next one? So this is 3. Let's do 7. 7 times 1,000. Parentheses plus 5. 7, 9, 5. 5 times 1,000 plus 1 times 100. Parentheses plus 3 times post parentheses. And that's it. Yay! Okay, now you guys are going to do the following. So please pause the video and you're going to do the following. You will do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, here is the question, and wish you good luck. So the first one is write the following number in expanded notation. Very simple. I helped you with that one. Now the following one you had to write in expanded notation as well, but I didn't give you all the help here. So do it on your own. On a piece of paper is fine. Then it says write this in standard form. So look at the picture and write it in standard form. Alright guys, and I'll see you next time.